Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tiny Momentum. Today we'll be taking a dive into an important topic that actually affects us all: self-compassion. How to be kinder to yourself. Oftentimes we struggle with self-compassion without even realizing it. We become our self-harshest critics and set ourselves to impossibly high standards, which then lead to mental breakdown and stress. Today we'll be looking at why it is important to be kind to yourself and how that can actually transform your mental well-being. Now, what does it mean to actually have self-compassion? Self-compassion consists of three elements. First is self-kindness, right? The level of grace that you extend to your friend, you should be able to extend such to yourself. The level of grace you extend to your family, you should be able to extend such to yourself. The second one is common humanity, because everyone makes mistakes, so why are you an exception? Why the last one is mindfulness, where you need to be more present. So with these three things combined together, it helps you to practice self-compassion. Now, what are the signs you're actually struggling with self-compassion? The first bit is if you find yourself to be a perfectionist, you're definitely struggling with self-compassion. You don't want to fail. You're struggling with self-compassion. If you find yourself struggling to forgive yourself after a mistake, that's another sign you're struggling with self-compassion. You're human. You should be allowed to make mistakes. The last bit is when you feel unworthy of love. You don't think anybody should be able to love you unconditionally, then you're struggling with self-compassion. Now, what are the ways you can practice self-compassion? One of the very ways you can practice self-compassion is to rephrase your inner dialogue. You need to be kinder to yourself when you're talking to yourself. If you won't talk to your friends that way, if you won't talk to your family that way, so why should you talk to yourself that way? Another bit is to practice mindfulness. Live within the moment. Stop worrying about the past regret. Stop worrying about the future that is to come. Live within the moment, and way that can do that is to practice mindfulness to be more grounded. Another way is to write yourself a compassionate letter. When you find yourself in distress, write to yourself as if you're writing to your friend. That's why journaling is also good. Another way is to set boundaries. Learn to say no, especially when it comes at a time where it is not so convenient. So these are just the bits that I'll be touching on today based on self-compassion. We hope you can take one or two things to be able to practice self-compassion. That'll be all for today. This is Tiny Momentum. See you in the next episode.